Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing this beautiful day? I hope you are doing fine. I hope you're doing great. And I hope that all things are coming together for your good. And yeah, it's another day. Um, Let me just go in here and share out the stream really quickly. Uh, hey, Jaden. Hey, Nicole and Marie and Gary. How you doing? We have a provisional member, and it's Gary. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how you doing? I'm glad you guys are here today. I don't anticipate on being on here long, but I did want to talk about tests since I just took one. Let me just finish sharing out the stream. How is your day, guys? How are you guys doing? I'm not showing my face because I'm doing, I guess you could say I'm kind of multitasking. So that is the reason why. I'm still sharing out the stream. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves as well. Get to know each other if you have no idea who each other are. Nicole, I'm sorry I didn't make it yesterday. I was working and it was one of them days. Let's just say that. One of those days where you tests, right? I'm just, all right, here we go. Yes, so it was a test yesterday. And definitely. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. All right, I'm back. It was definitely one of those days, testing wise. Hey, Mrs. VSN, how you doing? Mrs. VSNYC NC09. My bad. I'm so sorry. How are you? How was your day? Today is Sunday, guys. I hope you've made the best of today. For the most part, most people are usually taking it easy on a Sunday. I don't know. How do you guys normally spend your Sundays? Me, I have just a simple routine. And that is, I will tell you in a moment, but let me get some of these ads out of the way. So, just as a reminder, if you want to shop Be the Difference Clothing, you're more than welcome to do so. Actually, not if, but you should shop Be the Difference, llc.com for inspiration. There is something for everyone on there. The idea of the company is to inspire and motivate people more than the opposite that we see in our faces all the time. So we're trying, here I Be the Difference Clothing, we're trying to change the way things are being done. And it starts with you. It starts with me. Hey Hilda, how you doing? Welcome. Also, there is a new program. It's Listening Sessions with Joy. It's very confidential. So if you need to have a conversation with another human being, where the human being is mostly providing a listening ear, then book your session. You can do that by going to bethedifferencellc.com. I'm sorry, bethedifferencellc at gmail.com to book, or text 201-540-9104. The information is also in the description of this live, so you're more than welcome to do so. It's time that we start taking advantage of opportunities that are not necessarily available to us, and sometimes opportunities that we think we don't need. So definitely take those things into consideration. And that is that. I don't have any upcoming um, coupons or anything like that coming up. So the next time I do one, you guys should take advantage of them. Why pay full price when you can pay less? Also, this coming Wednesday, we have a interview with it's Wanston. Yes, honey. He's gonna be on Hello World on Wednesday at 7:30. If you have not marked or set your reminder, the the live has already been set, so feel free to go ahead and do that. So those are all the announcements for now. What you making, Hilda? Cleaning, cooking, just every day for us. Oh, that's nice. Hilda be on it, y'all. Hilda be having videos every day. I think you do. All you do is record. Hey, Chef Finest Wine, how you doing? Hey, Ken, how you doing? Thank you for coming in to say hello. Um, so today, I woke up this morning rather early again. I woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning, and then I went on Instagram. I saw a video that kind of disturbed me. But then I posted because I didn't post anything all day yesterday. It was a hectic day yesterday. Um, I did go live in the morning. You guys were with me at the gym, so thank you for those who came through. As I said yesterday, I went to the gym today. I didn't take you guys with me. Hey, Trap, how you doing? Good to see you. I didn't take you guys with me to the gym today, but I did do the routines, but I only did one set of each because I woke up rather sore. So I definitely took it a little bit more easy. I did run. I still ran. Bumped up my speed to 3.5. Hey, Winston, I was just talking about you. Um, I did bump up my speed to 3.5, and I stayed with the 3 minutes, but bumping it up to 3.5 means I'm running a lot faster. And I ran a whole entire minute and some change. Then I stopped for like 20 seconds and sped walked for 20 seconds. And then I ran again for another 30 seconds. Then I stopped for another like 2 seconds. And then I ran again and finished it out. The last 30 seconds, I finished it out. So, total, I probably ran 2 minutes on a 3.5 speed for 14 incline. That's pretty fast, y'all. Um, for jogging up a hill. And what else did I do? I did legs. I did legs. I did that thing that I was doing at the gym yesterday. I have to post a video. I meant to post a video yesterday, but I didn't do it because things just got kind of hectic. So yesterday I did go to work. It was a house music festival. And by the time I got there, it was like, just trying to figure out where to set up, and it was just something. Let me just say it that way. It's just something. You go through a lot of different things in life where they will test you. Absolutely, I'm ready. Once and I was born ready. Um, Actually, I started to become ready. Hey, Afro. I started to become. Ooh, who making salmon burgers? I started to become ready, and and that's all I'm prepared to do. Is just be ready for whatever. Um, So I went to the gym this morning, and then after the gym, y'all, here's the clincher why I called this live a test. So from the past 3 days, um, I've been taking a written test online, and basically, it's to reduce my insurance policy. I don't know how your states are, but you get a discount for every time you take a defensive driving course. Um, and I took one, and my time was up, so I had to take it. It can be from every 3 years to every 5 years. This one that I took is for every 5 years now, so I don't have to be bothered with that test for another 5 years. But, rereading everything, I was just like, oh, how much longer? Oh, and then I realized the journey of it all is to be thankful that I did learn some things about driving, and it reinforced some things about driving and stuff. So I did pass my test. Yay! I passed. You're about to go for a walk. Ooh. Um, hey 12, what's going on? It was okay. Yeah, yeah. One of the DJs I was a friend of mine, an older friend of mine. Known each other for a little bit. So it was nice to see him at work doing his thing. We talked for a little bit, then he went back to DJing, I went back to selling. Um, I didn't do so good yesterday sale wise. The sales weren't that great. I think it had a lot to do with the location. See ya. See you soon, Mrs. VSNC. Oh, 09. That looks like Mrs. something, North Carolina of 2009. Yeah, girl. I passed my test and I was like, I one of the questions, you know how they be tripping you up with some of them questions. Um, One of the questions I got wrong that I should have gotten right. Um, but whatever, I passed. How often do we do that, guys? When we get a passing grade, and then when we look at where we made our errors, we start to go on ourselves like, dang, you should have done better. But you passed, right? We got to be able to be okay with knowing that we passed and not wondering or worrying about what we got wrong and what we could have fixed is already over and done with, but you passed. It's just like every day when you wake up, you pass the test of imminent death. And then sometimes we wake up and say, hey, well, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm angry, or X, Y, and Z didn't happen, but you still passed. When will we become okay with just knowing that we made it? A lot of tests that we go through in life, we absolutely pass, but then we're like, oh, I didn't do so good. You passed. And then think about it. I spent 6 hours within the past 3 days. I spent 6 hours going through all of these modules, and going through the modules as thorough as I was able to do so helped me pass. And just because I had to take a test doesn't mean that I didn't comprehend everything that the modules taught me. It's just, it could be that I'm not so good as a test taker, or any factor can happen. 12 Bells is in the bushes. Hey, Brian. Hi, Auntie Mama. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm often told I'm hard on myself. I feel that I'm motivating myself to do better. You are doing better. See, that's the thing. We pass the test when we admit that we are actively participating and doing something about whatever it is that we think we should do better at. There are no real measures or scales to completing a task. Man makes those measures and scales. Hey, Jaden. But the honesty of it all is we are still attempting to do something that we haven't attempted to do either in a long time or never before. That is a passing grade, in my opinion. So, even though I did go back and look, well, what questions did I get wrong? I was like, okay, that, okay. And I was saying, oh, I'm going to get 100 this time. But it's okay if I didn't get 100 because I passed. It's okay if you don't get everything right, guys. You pass by just accomplishing your day, getting through another day. You still pass, right? Hmm. What other tests do we go through? Whether you need to have somebody in your life or not, that is a difficult test. That is a difficult test. And as many times as we try to measure things out, sometimes we do our own trick questions by saying, well, or maybe, when in all actuality, you just got to let go. Letting go isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes when you let go, it gives you more time to focus on the more immediate project, which is you yourself, i.e., me. Because I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm just excluding myself from any equations of working things out in my own life. So, in order to retrieve or achieve all of the goals that we have set up or think about, there are absolutely different tasks and tests that we go through. And if we don't not recognize the tasks that we have to go through, which equal tests, hmm, we miss the mark and we just keep on living mundane. So, what is a goal that you want to attain? Are you prepared for any of these tests? Hey, Carter's Eat, how you doing? Welcome. Are you prepared for any of these tests that may come with those goals? In that preparation of those tests, are you okay with maybe getting it wrong a couple times? See, I guess the reason why sometimes we get things wrong is so that we can look at those things and realize that we need to brush up on that. So the questions that I got wrong from this test made me go back and I looked at the answers and I was like, okay. And it kind of just was one of those things where you needed to just slow down. So maybe sometimes when we fail tests or fail a section of a test is because we didn't slow down and read everything right, i.e., signs, or i.e., give yourself the opportunity to do a little better, to prepare a little more. There's so many factors. But are you ready for the next step, the next test that may come your way? Are you preparing yourself for the next test that comes your way? Right? Because we think sometimes that the tests that we go through are hard, but what if you get something even more hard? Hey, information man, how you doing? What if you get something even more hard or difficult? Are you going to meet that test or are you just going to fold? As long as most of us have been walking this earth, and I'm assuming everybody is over 20, maybe with the exception of Jaden. Everybody in this chat is over 20. We've been going through tests all of our lives. When will we start capitalizing on these tests? Oh, I see that coming. I know how that was before. I know how to handle it now. Yeah, because some of those tests reoccur in different situations and people and circumstances, but are we ready? And then sometimes those tests may, I don't know, require us to like really let go. As difficult and as absolute as letting go may seem hard to do, sometimes letting go will absolutely open up the optimal parts of life. I'm repeating myself in a different way that you have yet to experience. Hmm. Are we equally yoked with our goals? Hmm? Are you mentally yoked with your own self? Oh my goodness. Are you equally yoked with yourself? We always think about being equally yoked with other individuals, but are you even equally yoked with yourself? Oh my goodness, that just hit me like a ton of bricks. We always look outwardly, but it's the inward parts that we neglect. Are you even yoked with yourself? Are you measuring up to who you are and who you say you are? Are you even doing that? Are you equally yoked in your mind, body, soul, and spirit? If one thing is lacking, then you are off. Is there ever a potential we can be perfectly balanced within ourselves? I think there is. And most of the times we do get it, but then sometimes we fall off and then we don't go back on. Is it possible for us to be balanced for the latter part of our lives? I think so. I don't think that's not impossible. Is it a challenge? Yes. But hasn't the challenge always been just about us challenging ourselves to be a better person? Yes. So, are you equally yoked with yourself? Some days you can be, some days you can't, or not can't. But some days you're not. But that means that we need to pay more close attention to ourselves. How do you feel? Are you hungry? Is something bothering you? Have you addressed anything that's been bothering you? Have you addressed things or people or situations that have caused harm to you, that you've allowed to cause harm to you? We got to start being equally yoked with ourselves. And that also equals out to being able to love ourselves. I think that loving yourself will help yoke yourself to yourself, right? Oh my goodness, it makes sense to me. I don't know about y'all, but it makes sense to me. Hmm. I don't know, y'all. Every little test you take, are you ready to take the very next step to go up higher? I'm wondering. I will be posting that video of that wheel thing that I did yesterday, the ab thing. I tried it again today and I noticed that when I was doing it, my lower back was hurting. So I was like, I must be doing it wrong or I'm not like balancing right. So I didn't do it. I didn't try it as much. But I did notice my lower back wasn't hurting when I like had my body a certain way. So I have to get used to that. But I'm doing a lot better. I just want at the end of the day, I just want all of us to be able to be whole people. Not halfway whole, but completely whole. To feel what it feels like to be completely whole, to be balanced, to feel good all the way around, to not want to do harm to our fellow mankind, to not try to use people and abuse people, to not purposely hurt ourselves without outside influences, i.e., alcohol, overuse of alcohol, narcotics, or anything of that nature. That's all I really want. But we have to do the work. And doing the work is very hard, but it's rewarding. And guess what? You would have passed the test, not worrying about whether you had a good grade or a bad grade, or you passed with a 70, a 80, a 90, got a perfect 100. It won't matter. It's the simple fact that you have done it. You've done the work and you are on point and you care about humanity and you are equally yoked with yourself. and you are absolutely have overcome most of the traumas that you've incurred in your life, that you've worked on those goals that you've made, and you've made the adjustments to get to those goals, and you've done all that you could to be a better version of yourself. That's not much to ask, but it's a requirement that you must be willing to accept. If you are not willing to accept, I don't know. Hey, AKA, how you doing? Good to see you. I don't know what to say. But every little step you take will make things brighter. Or worse, if you don't address the troubles in your life. It's up to you what you want to do. Totally up to you. So what y'all gonna do? You gonna leave fate up and lead you? Or are you gonna take hold of your life and lead yourself and allow God, your maker and creator, to lead you? I pray you see me before. Oh, okay. I had another quote that I had written, and I was reading it like, what in the world? Frugal, I just want to be a better me. And I just want to be a better me for the people that will love and respect me and cherish me. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep it should be for all of us, you know, to really surround ourselves around people who really honor and cherish you. Not the latter, right? Because it's a lot of oh my goodness. I was in someone's chat. I was in Vern's chat the other day, and I came up with this saying how we have some abandoning spirits. People are attached to abandoning spirit like mentality, where you're so quick to throw people away, you abandon somebody. And then what if the time of your abandonment was when they needed you the most? You're going to be held responsible. Not you, Frugal, but the person who abandons will be held responsible somewhat to that person's demise because you just up and left. We have to hold ourselves accountable with how we treat each other, and if we just high and dry leave people. You can't do that. We can't do that. That should be a no-no. That should be a prerequisite of never to do that again. Our attitudes need to be adjusted. These are all things that come with the tests that we deal with either daily or throughout the course of our lives. I, for one, don't want to acquire an abandoning spirit because it's not nice. Just number one, it's just not nice. And number two, how is that making and progressing humanity? Oh, but then you say, well, what about you saying let go? You know what circumstances require you to let go. Only you can answer that question. I'm speaking generally. Only you can answer what is necessary to let go in order to get back, or just to let go in general. Only you know. And let go doesn't necessarily have to be another human being. It could be anything. Letting go that job that you've been in for long or short period because something is better waiting for you. That move that you should have done 10 years ago, or 15 or 20 years ago, or 2 years ago, or a year ago, or a month ago, that you didn't do because you just said, there's nothing better. But you won't know until you let go. That's what I mean. If it happens to be people, now that's a tricky situation. I don't know how to answer that. You can test and know what that means for you. But, I always have been a firm believer that when things end badly, they always come and repeat itself on various levels, either with the same situation or different, until you get it right. It may not be the same exact ways, but you'll notice why. Why does this keep happening? Why? Why does this keep happening? Because it's something in the lesson that you didn't learn, part of that test that you did not pass, or didn't think about, or didn't review, because you've had plenty of opportunities to redo the same cycle, but you did not review the mistakes that you made, or the things that you need to look out for, or the triggers, or the blah, blah, blah. So, we all have a lot of work to do in our lives, enough to keep us from bashing anyone else or being unkind. There's a lot that we have to do for ourselves, or that we should consider doing for ourselves versus worrying about everyone else. Because when you focus on you, hmm, you won't have time. You really won't have time to worry about the error of other people's ways, the error in other people's personalities, the error in other people's whatever, money, their traits, or whatever. You won't worry. You won't be worrying about that, because you'll be so consumed with working on yourself and seeing the beauty of how working on yourself reflects how beautiful nature is. You wouldn't be worried about all that other stuff. Trust me, I'm a living proof of that. And I'm no different from anyone else. There's nothing extra special about me. It's just I see the extra special in everyone. Even the ones that you would think that aren't special, I still see it. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, don't forget this coming Wednesday. Oh, where you going? I just saw something that somebody just did. They went down the wrong way of a street, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Thankfully, that street is pretty wide. Don't forget, come this Wednesday. It's Monston. It's gonna be on. Yes, honey. He's gonna be on Hello World at 7:30. Take advantage of all of the things that Be the Difference has to offer. Oh, now they turned around. Take advantage of all of the things Be the Difference has to offer. The donation is $25 if you would like to participate in the listening session. All of the information is in the description of this chat and in general. I know this is definitely something that we all will benefit from. Well, more so you than me, because you'll be getting all your information out and to a listening ear and whatever you have to do. It's all about healing, and that's one thing that I'm about is healing, because I understand what brokenness is, and I understand what wholeness is. And if we could get past some of the brokenness in our lives, you will see what whole is. Not this kind of like, oh, I'm already halfway there. No, 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 no. Halfway does not count. Almost doesn't count. Isn't that what what's her name said? Brandy said, hello. I enjoy very much your exercise videos. Okay, thank you, Destiny. I appreciate it. Watch when I put up the thing. I don't know if you were there yesterday when I tried a new exercise. I'm about to post that. But I wanted to post it with the trainer that I saw the video. So I have to dummy that up a little bit. so that we can be all included. I was trying to do it as a I was trying to do that video as a split screen with all three of us, but I can't. It would only include the original content creator. So I got to do some work today in order for her to be shined in that too, for posting that video, inspiring me to do something different and new, which I now enjoy. I just have to make a few adjustments so that I don't end up hurting myself. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all for being here. You were there? Okay, okay. So you saw what I did, right? With that 45-pound weight? Mm-hmm. The ab thing. Yes. Um, I really do appreciate you guys and everything that you do for the channel. Like again, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by joining or super chatting, or if you want to just buy something because the holidays are coming up, okay? And I heard the other day that shipping is going to be quite crazy this season. So if you plan on doing any online shopping, whether it be from Be the Difference Clothing or any other outlet, start now. I heard Amazon is going to start their Black Friday in the beginning of November. So if you really are a holiday type person where you want people to get their gifts on Christmas Day, start your shopping now. Um, I guess I'll make a coupon. I'll make a coupon for the holidays now so that anybody who wants to take part in shopping for shopping Be the Difference other than these other outlets for your family and friends, then I'll give you that opportunity that I'll make the coupon last until January of 2022. Yes, y'all, before I leave that huge weight that swallowed your whole body. I know. Yes. Girl, you saw that. It seemed like everything is bigger than me. My little body. What was I about to say? Um, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was good too. Oh well, it'll come. Watch when I go off, it'll come. Um, oh yes, that's what I wanted to say. So when I was at the gym, I was looking at the list of the smoothies and I almost made an exception and bought one and be like, well, I see her making it. But I was like, no, Joy, you're not supposed to eat out till 2022. So I was a little down and out, like, dang, I can't even have a smoothie right now. But oh well, come January 2022, your girl will be cutting the chains of my um, boycotting eating out for the year 2022 will be here in less than a month or so. Yes, I already excluded November because we're already halfway there. We're what in October 10th. It's October 10th. The month is already over, you figure. So here or there. Give it a few days here or there. But come January, I will be going back out to eat. Maybe I'll do a live when I'm out eating. Oh my goodness. My whole stomach is probably gonna be all messed up and knots eating other foods that I haven't touched. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be weird. I mean, I have sat in restaurants and stuff, but I never partook of a meal except for like, a soda or something that was already prepackaged from a factory. But you didn't shrink or shy away from it. Yes. I wasn't scared of that thing. I told you we got to start being fearless. Fear nothing. Fear nothing. Stop fearing your own reflection. Stop fearing it. Stop fearing doubt. And stop fearing that you can't do something. Anyway, whenever you have time. Oh, sorry, I'm about to read a text. Um, anyway, y'all, I appreciate you again for being here. I didn't have any intentions of showing my face today because was, doing some stuff in the background. But I thank you guys for giving me a little piece of your time, your soul, your energy, just to be here to hear what I had to say. Whatever you do with the rest of your evening or your morning or your night, please know that you are beautiful and amazing and never give up. Fear nothing, guys. Fear nothing. And always be willing to live more abundantly, to forgive easily, to nurture yourself more, and to pay attention to your needs. So until we meet again, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World.